Ladies and gentlemen, I need to ask you guys just a quick question. Just think about this for a minute. Heat strips, heat pumps. But there are no heat strips on ductless mini-split systems, but they still work and perform phenomenally. You ever wonder why and how that works? Well, in this video, we're going to break that technology down, that amazing hot gas injection theory, and how that technology works in the ACiQ heat pump inverter systems. And today's episode is recorded live at Caesar's Palace, where Mikey Pipes, that's me, is a guest of ACiQ, and I'll be at the booth this afternoon and tomorrow, where we are at ACCA 2026. That's the Air Conditioning Contractors of America, or Contractors Association of America conference here at Caesar's Palace, and I hope to see you guys there. Black 17, I got you. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Monday, March 16th, 2026, and I am in Paradise, Nevada. That's right, folks. It's called Paradise. Technically, the Strip, Las Vegas, is in the unincorporated town of Paradise. Now, the folks, powers that be, many years ago, they knew what they were doing. So instead of being in the perimeter of Las Vegas, the city of Las Vegas, and subject to all those rules, taxes, laws, what have you, they decided to build the Strip outside the city proper of Las Vegas. So technically speaking, I am at the Cosmopolitan Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip, but we're in Paradise. And today, we're kicking off ACCA 2026 in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace with ACiQ. If you're an HVAC contractor, installer, or dealer, and you're tired of advertising another company's brand in your client's home or places of work, let me tell you something. You need to go to aciq.com/Mikey Pipes and learn more information on how you become a dealer with no cost or obligation. Today, we're going to be at the ACiQ booth at the exhibit hall inside Caesar's Palace with the rest of the team at ACiQ. We're going to be doing some great networking. We're going to be talking about the product, and most importantly, getting you and your clients in front of the equipment, because once you realize what it does and how efficient the equipment performs, you're not going to want to install anyone else. And when you throw on your own private label, kind of like what I do with my brand, and you're not going to advertise another brand anymore, you'd be like, Mikey Pipes, here's an attaboy. Let's go! One of the best things I love about the ACiQ Extreme Plus heat pump side discharge inverter driven equipment is that I don't install heat strips. I don't. Because when you install heat strips on a heat pump, you're killing the efficiency. You really are. Just putting straight power to compensate when you need to go into emergency heat. But things are much different with the ACiQ brand and the Extreme Plus system. Want to know why? They use hot gas injection. Let me ask you a question, folks. You install ductless mini splits, right? Do you put heat strips on the indoor evaporator? Do you? Exactly, you don't. And does it heat efficiently? It does. Did you ever ask yourself why? Here's the fun fact, folks. Fun fact. I personally saw a 4,000 square foot custom built home in the outskirts of Dayton, Ohio. 4,000 square feet. Now some may think, but 10 tons of heat pump equipment. Take a wild guess what the average monthly electric bill was in this home, the 2025, 2026 winter months in electric. With the temperature, which house is still under construction, all right? So we have a little bit of finished work left, like the appliances, etc., maybe some carpeting. But the indoor temperature was set for 65 degrees. Now, if you watched my live stream Q&A on my birthday, just last week, wow, a week from tomorrow. I'm getting old. Every day goes by, I'm getting older. But those who watch the Q&A live stream know that the electric bill for this entire home, keeping the heat pumps, and they're not even the extremes, pluses, they're the regular extremes, was only $175 a month total. Now, granted, the kilowatt hour is about 10 or 11 cents, but imagine being able to give your clients an ultra efficient heating system, and as a bonus, gives you coolant as well. Let's go play some blackjack. Can I record any of this? For my no? Oh, okay. All right. She would not let me record any of even the changing of cash into chips. But in about 20 minutes, I took a $50 bill and I made $115 with it, playing blackjack. $15 a hand. Probably paid about 10 hands. It was awesome. So made a quick $65. Not too shabby. So now the question remains, do I take my $65 in profit and walk away? What you talking about, Willis? Pick a symbol to reveal your wheel upgrade.
Go ahead and touch a wheel. Nice choice.
That's it? Still wants me to look up. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. Oh, what'd I win?
That was really fun. Come back again soon.
Wow, I won 4,320 credits. And I'm playing at 2 cents a credit. Yeah, I hit the jackpot. I'm a winner. Folks, I literally started with 40 bucks. And I'm at $102.24. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna pay for dinner tonight. All right, folks. We're at 102. Let's spin it. Come on, let's big money. Come on, big money. 800. 1,600.
Congratulations, you earned some nice take-home pay.
Yeah, that's all right. Not too shabby. All right, let's spin again. Bring it back. It giveth, it taketh away. So I ended up putting in $140 into that machine. I walked away with $140.40. And when I took the ticket to the machine to cash out, I told it to give the 40 cents to charity. So we did our good deed. We're gonna go head over to Caesars now and get our exhibitor badge for ACCA and to see if we can attend one of the conferences. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be more fun when I'm meeting fellow contractors this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon at the ACiQ booth at Caesars Palace. Let's go! We're having a great time in case you haven't realized that yet, folks. So last night, Dr. and Mrs. Pipe and I, we went to the MGM Grand and we saw the performance of Cirque du Soleil, whatever you pronounce it. Never did a Cirque du Soleil before. Hope I'm pronouncing it right, but an incredible performance. But what was even more amazing was the short little conversation I had after the show as my wife and I are walking out of the show. There's a couple walking adjacent to us. and they're both staring at me, like a little bit of glaze. And then she goes, "Are you that Mikey plumber guy?" I'm like, "Yes, that's me, Mikey Pipes." My wife goes, "Yep, he's the celebrity." I was like, "I am far from a celebrity. I am just an individual who happens to love creating content, documenting the work that I do, and sharing it with the community." And I am so blessed to have those platforms. And I gotta tell you, I'm even more blessed that I get to interact with the community and meet my fellow tradesmen and tradeswomen as I travel. It was a couple years ago. I'm in South Beach, in the W in South Beach, and this older gentleman is sitting next to me by the pool, keeps staring at me, similar interaction. He goes, "You're that guy on TV, right?" I was like, "Nope, it ain't me." Sure ain't. But it's really nice to have this kind of platform where you can share your experiences and have fun in doing so. So I gotta find I'm in the casino again. What am I doing? No, we're good. Let's go find ACCA and get registered with the badge. Let's go check out a couple seminars and classes today. There it is, folks. Welcome to ACCA 2026. Base. So this is the 300. Here's the 400 aisle. And this is going to be... Oh, Grant Cardone is here. Oh, no way. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the booth, folks. No, it's just me. I'm gonna sit down, make myself look official. I'm wearing my official ACiQ hat. I'm right now recording content. By the way, folks, I have Hot Penny from ACiQ in my ear. We just got to the ACiQ booth, and I got my official lanyard. I got my Medea lanyard thing that's holding up my name tag that does not have my name on, but we'll figure that out, folks. But what's most important is that I'm here and I got stickers. We got stickers, folks. Penny, we should do we should live stream right now, me and you. You're at Hobby Lobby. Oh, so the cat's away, the mice will pay. Aren't you supposed to be at work, Miss Bowman? Oh, it's right. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But it's 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, not Eastern time. Okay, very good. You guys, they have no idea what I'm talking about to you, but Miss Bowman is at Hobby Lobby. She's on lunch, and I'm sitting here thousands of miles away in the ACiQ, the official ACiQ booth of ACCA 2026 here in Las Vegas. Hope to see you there. Now, as I was explaining before at the Cosmo, my battery's about to die. I walked over here thinking I was going to attend some classes. We're still going to do that, but I have plenty of time to kill. But I wanted to talk to you real quick about the theory and also the benefit of having a hot gas injection and how that works and what that is and how that can benefit your client on those cold winter days when you normally would need to rely on electric heat strips. So normally in the heat pump cycle, refrigerant leaves the compressor as a hot, high pressure gas. It then goes to the outdoor coil and expands through an expansion valve, right? The heat gets absorbed by the indoor coil and then returns to the compressor. However, with hot gas injection, one additional step occurs, and that is a small amount of refrigerant vapor is injected back into the compressor during compression. This allows for increased mass flow, increases heating capacity, cools the compressor windings, and prevents overheating at low ambient outdoor temperature. So let's compare apples to apples, right? So normal heat pump operation, when the outdoor ambient temperature drops, the refrigerant density drops, and the system capacity drops. However, with hot gas injection, we're boosting the refrigerant mass flow, so the system still produces heat. And that's why the Mikey Pipes, powered by ACiQ Extreme Plus outdoor heat pump side discharge inverter system, will operate at 100% capacity at negative 12 degrees. It could be negative 15, but I think it's negative 12 degrees. And I will heat till negative 22 degrees of outdoor temperature. We're not talking about the wind chill, folks. We're talking about the actual outdoor ambient temperature. Ask yourself this, folks. Your ductless mini split system, you know, that high wall evaporator that's sitting on high on the wall, your low floor mounted units, your ceiling cassettes. Let me ask you a question, folks. Do you have heat strips in those? The answer is no, of course not. You don't have heat strips on those. Those are DC driven pieces of equipment powered by air alternating current. Learn more, aciq.com/Mikey Pipes. But if there's any takeaway, key moments of this whole entire video is that hot gas injection. It's one of the main reasons inverter heat pumps can keep producing heat at very low outdoor temperatures. And with products from ACiQ, you can deliver top performing, energy efficient equipment at a great price to your clients. What are you waiting for? Go to aciq.com/Mikey Pipes and learn more information today.